Hello, I'm Geoffrey Thomas. I'm the editor-in-chief of airlineratings.com. As we approach the eighth year anniversary of the loss of MH370 and 239 souls, it's time to reflect on what is the most extraordinary disappearance of an aeroplane in history. I'm rather unique in this situation because I have been following this terrible tragedy that took those lives ever since it started. I was in New York doing some filming with Boeing for a documentary series on their 100th year, and I was woken up at midnight by my phone, which lit up like a Christmas tree with dozens of calls and messages, and all I could see was Malaysia Airlines 777, Malaysia Airlines 777, and that started a journey which is still going 8 years on. We've seen some extraordinary theories about the disappearance of MH370. There's been approximately 120, possibly more books written. Some people say 150 books written about the disappearance. Most of them, in my opinion, are complete rubbish. Because the thing is this, there is only debris evidence and satellite evidence, and that points to the loss of this aeroplane in the southern Indian Ocean. All the theories that put it in jungles or in Afghanistan or in Red Square or in the Maldives or wherever else, there is not one skerrick of evidence to support any theory other than it ended up in the southern Indian Ocean. Now, the work around that location has been led by a number of different people. First of all, we've had the Inmarsat data, the satellite pings of MH370, which took it to the southern Indian Ocean. That is then supported by the tremendous work of David Griffin from the CSIRO in Australia and Dr. Chari Patarachi from the University of Western Australia with reverse drift modelling. All of that modelling puts the aeroplane approximately 2,000 kilometres west of Perth in Western Australia at about 32 to 33 degrees south. It was that drift modelling of Dr. Chari Patarachi that led Blaine Gibson, the wreck hunter from Seattle, to find and inspire people to find debris all around the Indian Ocean over in Africa and the various islands off the African coast. Now we have the extraordinary work of Richard Godfrey, the British aerospace engineer who has excellent credentials, superb credentials. And he has developed the WhisperNet technology with some additional software whereby he is able to track MH370 more precisely. Put simply, it relates to the aircraft disturbing radio waves. That's put very, very simply. And details of WhisperNet and all of Richard Godfrey's work are in fact on this page just below this video for you to have a look at and examine. We've been working with Richard Godfrey now for 9 months to adjudicate some blind tests that he did to prove up his technology and all the software he's built around it to interpret it. And we have been astonished, impressed by his work. It is really groundbreaking stuff. And he has been able to track a number of blind test flights to prove up that he can indeed track MH370. Now he's published a highly detailed flight path of MH370, which again is on this page below this video. There are, unfortunately, some detractors of Mr. Godfrey's work. He has put on his website a lot of their caution, a lot of their criticism, and he has answered all of it. He has answered all of it. with incredible detail. We are convinced at Airline Ratings that Mr. Geoffrey's work is absolutely accurate, and our support has been also matched by people far more credentialed than us, including the former head of engineering at Google and others who are very highly credentialed in this area. So it is our sincere wish that people like Ocean Infinity will take Mr. Geoffrey's work and move forward to launch another search later on this year in the southern summer to try and find MH370 in the location identified by Mr. Geoffrey, which, by the way, was not researched by Ocean Infinity in their 2018 sortie, which lasted a number of months. We've seen it all. I have seen it all. MH370 is an incredible tragedy. It has torn the relatives' hearts out with this terrible roller coaster ride of one crazy theory after another, supported by various newspapers around the world. There is only one location of MH370, 1,993 kilometres due west of Perth at approximately 33 degrees south. That's where we need to look, and I urge Ocean Infinity to go back and have another look, because this location ticks all the boxes. I'm Geoffrey Thomas with airlineratings.com. Thank you.